Hello guys, and good evening. Bit of a sneaky stream tonight, so yeah, just wanted to get a bit done, and not sure if anyone would even join tonight. Yeah, just wanted to try and start one where I didn't have anything overly planned, and see if anyone shows up on such short notice, and even without me noticing or telling anyone. So what I want to look at tonight in this, might not be too long a stream, but it'll be quite a fun one, is, as I said, finishing our first Dyson sphere. Right now we are launching solar sails at a pretty incredible rate, and that is pretty good. So I have two things I want to do. One is, of course, looking at this beautiful sight of a ton of solar sails just flying in, looking very nice. And oh hey buddy, welcome to the stream. And watching this, I'll probably just fill out these small ones, maybe leaving a bit open just for now, finishing these rows, because then we should try and go to a new world. I want to try and set up a new production planet somewhere, just for the fun of it. Because I want to try and get all the power going. True, you are pretty darn quick with that. But yeah, I'm trying to get into the habit of just starting a stream if I'm doing something, instead of wondering if anybody wants to see it. So that's what I want to try and do. And I thought I could maybe just try and do a bit of an experiment tonight, and seeing how that format would work out. At least it is better than me just doing it off cam. But as you can see, right now we are sending in a ton of solar sails trying to build this. We have 6,000 something in orbit that's slowly filling it in. So that will slowly but surely get filled. So let's just look at that. It looks bloody brilliant when this many is going. So yeah, I'll pretty much just let all of this produce, and then maybe go and look for a new solar system while all of this is filling itself in, because this will easily work without me being here. So what I want to try and go and find, oh look at that, it looks insane how fast it's going at the moment, and I'm very much enjoying that. Might leave these rings open. But as I said, let's try if we can find a solar system. I have two things I want to find. One is just a planet we can make to production, and maybe make a new Dyson sphere around it. And two, just try a new kind of production build that's a bit more organized. Because I did try to do something like that on this planet, and it works pretty nice. But I also want to try and do it the other way. And I'll show you what I have planned when we get to that. I think it will be quite good. So firstly, let's just go and pick up a few things. I want to power it with solar, making a solar band around the world with a few accumulators, and then hooking up a bit of production as we get along. Right now, I don't think we're lacking anything, no, let's see, too much. We are producing enough, assuming as needed, most because we're not consuming any science. So might just want to start that to see what will start to demand a ton of resources. Let's see here. Let's just get 18k for a drone. Yeah, let's get some more. That's flight speed. I don't want the flight speed. I might want the amount of drones. That one. I'll take about 10 minutes to get done. That is good enough. So while all of that is going, let's go back to our main world, pick up a ton of things to take with us to a new solar system, and see if we can find one that's good. Probably none that's not too far away, but still has a moon on the soul. Oh, that's the sun. That works in our favor. Let's see, let's land about over here somewhere. There we are. Let's see, we have something we don't need. I think we have a junk chest somewhere over here where we can drop it off. So that's good. That's too much. That back. All I need. You are fine. The rest of you is not really needed. You're not needed. That should be fine. The rest we can fly in. Yeah, no, Shy Brandy. Oh, Laura. I don't know. I just wanted to get something done instead of not doing it. I just got home about an hour ago. So I wanted to do about an hour before I go to bed. And I was like, I'm not tired enough to go to bed. So why not just stream for an hour? I've been at my girlfriend's parents' house. Went there for dinner. So getting out of it when looking at some houses as well. So we've been looking at maybe buying a house sometime in the future. Not that it's really needed at the moment for our current situation, but yeah, we're renting at the moment. Been for about a year and a half since we moved to Copenhagen. So since I hadn't lived in Copenhagen before, we wanted to rent in the beginning until we both get situated or got situated with our jobs and figured out the good areas of Copenhagen. And now we're looking for a more permanent place. But things are so expensive. And as a guy from Jutland, yeah, Copenhagen is very expensive. And as a guy from Jutland, I can't really, I don't like the prices, but there's nothing we can do about it. So you don't even want to hear the prices, and yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. So we're looking. Luckily, we don't need to find anything permanent within the next couple of years, if that's how long it takes. But it's always good to look without having a deadline for it. But it's fun and games. So let's try and go and set up. Yeah, we have stable jobs right now. She got her job about a year ago now. She got a master's degree about June last year. She got done with a master's degree, and I've been done with mine for the last 4 years. So now we both have master's degrees and pretty well-paying jobs. So everything's pretty good financially. So it's about time we look for hopefully a house somewhere. So that'll be quite good. But since she's been a student pretty much her entire life, she doesn't have that much saved up yet. And oh no, you can. I can just give it back. I don't require anything from you guys. I just like you guys tuning in. I don't play this by myself. What are what? Wait, we're talking about these? The antimatter fuel rods? The source UFO things. These? That's just an interstellar logistics tower. From okay, I'm not sure what you mean. These? Or the chemical factory? Oh, these things. They are miniature particle collider. There's some of the players are making deuterium at the moment. Pretty much just taking hydrogen, turning it into deuterium at a 50% efficiency. They're pretty good. I have a pretty big setup somewhere else as well, just to keep things going. And then we have our massive science arrays, chucking along as needed. Of course, we have our. Oh wait, you haven't seen this yet. Oh, you saw it on stream last time, but I don't think we're here yet on the YouTube one. So our suns, we just came out today this episode. And then we have a white production right here. slowly but surely chugging along, consuming a ton of antimatter and science. And I don't think you saw our Dyson sphere. That's getting pretty far along, which is very nice. So right now I'm expanding out our setup so we can get more solar sails in and get some of that produced. Right now we're consuming about, running out, but about 1,000 per minute. Pretty decent. So if you look at our production for solar sails, there we are. Pretty much just graphene. We have a nice easy recipe for that. And the frozen one, they're actually extremely easy to make, the solar sails. So those should be able to keep up. Yeah, it is pretty good the way it feels. I can't complain about it. So where are we actually producing these at the moment? How many are we producing here? 500 here. 1,000, so about 500 on another solar system as well. Yeah, on this one. But consumption is completely dead, so we might have to go and check that one out and then go to another world. Way more sorters. Because we need to get that production up and running if we want to finish our Dyson sphere. So right now, scaling up. Yeah, I think so as well. It's probably taking them a while, but a lot of the what's called core mechanics, they kind of borrowed from Factorio. But I think the last few devs talks or dev notes they put out, they explained how they expanded on the universe. So that is pretty good, and actually a nice insight into how they made it all. Let's check one thing over here. These are producing quite slowly. Well, we should set up better production for this, to be honest, but that'll be some other time. So let's fly to the other planet, just check on our production. Fly by the solar or Dyson sphere at the same time. Which is slowly but surely getting filled in. Let's take you. Yeah. So we have to go this way. Yeah. What is going on with our production here? I wonder if it's just a hydrogen issue. Might be the case. That these might be jamming. That looks exactly like the case. It's always that damn hydrogen. Is typical? You're full of hydrogen. Yeah, well, look at that. Of course it is. So we need storage tanks for that. We might be able to cycle it around. We still not brought some storage tanks. Of course I didn't. That's typical. Yeah, because we need to get all of this hydrogen out. We could burn a lot of it. Might be easier. Looks like you're forming a ring of sails. Yeah, I'm pretty much these. I mostly used them to divide in the planet into cells I could work with. But I have another plan for the next planet we'll use. And try to do something a bit different. But I think it'll work just as well. Oh wait, we do have enough deuterium. I'm an idiot. We have more than enough. What is holding you up then? Then it's just... This one is full as well. So it's just a graphene. We have mass... Oh, never mind. We have more than enough. They're just not being launched. Because of the curvature. Oh, never mind. Everything's good. Now the communications complete. Good. Things being launched. So where should we go and set up a planet? Iron, copper, silicon. No. I kind of want to go to one of these where the luminance is quite high, but it's very far away. That's 35 light years. That's a bit too far for what I want to travel at the moment. Do we have another blue one? 1.8. That's only 18 light years. That might actually not be too bad. There's this way, 1.8. Let's try and go to this star and set up some production. To Nuki? Or something like that. We do have enough of you to set up what I want. I'll request in the solar panels for that area for when we have to power it. So let's try and find it. That goes to solar sails again. And what way do we need to point to go there? There's quartz, granats. Towards that one. That's actually pretty good. And if we're lucky, we might also have a tidal locked thing. Let's see. It's this way. There we are. I did do it a while back, the thing with the face cam. I did it for my Death World series in Factorial, the last one I did. But it's a lot more stressful recording and having myself on the face cam at the same time. That is pretty much the only reason. So when talking with you guys, it's fine because I don't need to focus as much. But when I have to plan a YouTube episode and do that, I do have to be a bit more focused and just having to worry about how I present myself. Can you say it like that? It feels a bit weird doing it. So I'd like to reserve that for streaming. But if I record something from the stream and use it on YouTube, then of course, then I'll have my webcam on. I think that'll be a good way to do it. Let's see here. Or at least I haven't been used to being on stream that much because I haven't streamed that much back in the day. So it might change at some point. But for now, at least, I'll keep like this for now. So let's see what kind of planet we have here. Hopefully there's something good so we can set up a new smeltering production. Or a production planet even. So let's see, what do we have here? We have this one. Oh, that has an insane amount to say. Oh, yes, a silicon production. This would be quite good. Yeah, pretty much a business coordinator, business controller, however you want to pronounce it. I have a lot with financial planning and budgeting, and doing financial analysis and stuff like that. So around that part, it's pretty decent. Oh. Solar energy. Let's go to this one. Set up silicon production and grab all this nice solar. Snooky 1. Oh, we have that one contains hydrogen and fire ice. Pretty good. Uric acid, a ton of iron and copper we can do on this one. My master's was in business administration and stuff like that. What is it called? Yeah, pretty much business administration. These are pretty good, both of these. How about that one? Hey Tura, welcome to stream as well. This rather late night stream on a Sunday. I should so be going to bed instead of doing this, but I can't sleep anyway. So silicon production, that is what we need for the solar panels and such. Let's see, where are you at? Done. I just need number 1. It's right behind me, so it should be... There we are. That's... Whoa, that planet is moving rather fast. I can't keep up with it. Come on. And here we have some nice things. So what I want to do here is at the North or South Pole, we'll set up some request things that will request items from our old system. Then on this planet, we will set up, let's change that, at least silicon such production. Yeah, I probably should set that up, to be honest, Tura. So, yeah, I have a bit of soil at the moment. How much about that? Yeah. Oh, that's not too much. I used to have more than 1 million. Huh. I might have used quite a bit here in the last few days. But there's a lot we can grab here. That's pretty decent. But let's see, how is this planned out for what I need? Let's see, you want to build here. So that's 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, we can do quite a bit here. How many do we have on the opposite way? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's pretty good. So we have a 10 by a lot before it cuts over. So that might be good to plan with inside these and see what we can build. So before I placed it along the lines, but that means that we have to cut them off because it's quite long. But if we do it this way instead, so for example, placing down a logistics tower around here, just outside, and then dragging the builds in. For example, if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so this is pretty much in the middle. Let's say it starts right here. We can do the lines for this cell all the way down and fill that out and go that all the way around the planet. I think that'll be a good way to design this. But first, I would like to get some solar panels here and then set up as a solar band around the entire world. So if we go up here and start requesting things, I luckily have brought a bit of solar with us. How far back should we go? This could be requesting from up here all the things we need in. Is this too close? Yeah, we can't place 4 there. What about this one? So this will be our items in. That seems pretty good getting things in. Nope, it's not title locked. But I'll do a band around the equator for the power and then it should be fine. So I should be able to request in solar because we should have that somewhere else. So let's see here. Solar. Just give me, let's say 500 for now. Demand that. I'll give us 1,000 in. That's fine. We'll use it to build a nice little thing around the circle, all around the planet here. Pretty darn fast. If you look here, it's gonna request it from over here. So it's pretty much this ship. So what is that gonna be? A few minutes and it's here? Or something like that. That's not too bad. And we see most of our things are going from NTR because we have our unipolar magnets over here, which is extremely important to get because they are used for, let's see, it's here. Oh, hello, Willem. Thank you for the follow. But unipolar magnets are extremely important because, where is it at? I can't see it right now. Because it's used for this one, the particle container. Without the unipolar magnets, we have to do this recipe with the motors. And that means we have to do a rather long production chain to fill that in. So far from what my experience is, unipolar magnets is one of the most important things to find in terms of how big the production setup has to be to supply the rest. So how far is our little ship now? It is right there. So our solar panels are almost here. That means we'll go and place down a nice band around this. A business opportunity. In what way? Where did you see that? On Twitch? But it is a business opportunity. It's your chance to invest into a Dyson sphere in the future. The future of human power. I could be a good salesman, I think. Oh, there goes my solar panels. Perfect. Thank you. Let's just grab... How many can we fit in here? Let's set you down to 100. I don't want it to crest anymore before that. Go a bit more. Oh, that's gonna be bad. I made a mistake. I will just hold them in the hand, then we can place them down. It's fine. Oh, it might be. I might work in your field of study. Are you in business administration? Or engineering? Oh yeah, also added in a mod that allows me to do this instead of clicking. Which is so good. Look at that. Oh, so nice. So now I can just click and drag. Press Alt, pause first and then drag it. Yeah, it makes it so much easier to build things. So click, press, click and press add, and then we can just go like that, this until we hit a point where we can't anymore. And since I know we'll do 3 lines, we might as well just do it right away. Maybe doing something like this. I need to get used to this little way of working. As you can see, I misaligned all of this. And I think it has fast deconstruct as well. Oh! That was fast. This is, this is simple. Whoops. Yeah, I do work in finance. So I've been working in finance for a few years now. Of course, it depends on what kind of finance you're talking about, but that was kind of quick. Let's try that one more time, now that we actually know how this works. Click, Alt, there. Alt to here, and Alt to there. Yeah, that is way better than clicking a million times. Oh, damn it, I did it again. But now we know how this works. Oh, wait. That works. Good. Not true. Let's see here. So here, let's get away with these guys. Should probably do 1 row at a time. That seems to be more or kind of thing. Let's just run with this for now. Fair enough. Glad to have you at least. Always nice with more people to talk with. And if you do say something I'm doing wrong or I can improve on, do say so. I do like to improve our builds as we get along. Go along even. Yeah, this is... hopefully that this in as a thing. Ah, it's you, Laura. How do you know him? Young and dumb. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't think anybody's dumb. Most people are just inexperienced. Let's get you down. Yeah. Have you known each other for 6 years? Damn. That's a long time. Do you know each other in real life, or is it purely through gaming or the internet? Because that is pretty good. That's a really good friend then. Let's do one band for now. Let's see how much power we generate. Wow, that's impressive. That's insanely impressive. That's one way around the world. How much power do you generate? That's 126. That's pretty decent. Pretty... Oh god, Laura, he's getting mad at you. You should remember. Look at that sad potato face, or red face, or something like that. Not quite sure what that is. What is that, by the way? Let's see. To make these, that's a long production chain. That's not what I want. But I could set up a nice solar panel design. So let's see what I have planned. Right now this is gonna divide it up. I also want to add in for the future. Might not be needed, but we can add in... Do we have any on us? We don't have any accumulators on us, but I want to add in accumulators on the sides maybe. To manage any power fluctuations we have. Not though it's going to be pretty stable at around 100 just by doing one band. So let's try and do the design for a new smelting setup. So let's see here. If we start by doing, I think this one had a ton of silicon, one of our main use things for so many things. So let's set up a silicon production. Yeah, pretty much, at least in the building genre. Yeah, pretty much. It's only been DSP for the last month or so. I'm not good at playing more games at the same time. I kind of get very what's called involved in whatever I'm doing, and try to do that until I don't want to anymore. I did play MMOs for a bit. I did play WoW a few months back. I stopped after about a month or two of the new expansion. And yesterday I just picked up PoE again, because I accidentally watched some Diablo 2 footage, and I remembered that PoE is pretty much Diablo 2 just upgraded a bit. But I've never completed PoE, or Path of Exile if you know that. Yeah, Factorio I've played a ton. It's pretty much my whole channel on YouTube. So I've been playing that for about 2 years there. Satisfactory I did play for a little while, but unlike DSP, I think what's it called, or I feel that Satisfactory is too manual for me. It takes too much time to get things done, and I don't have time in my life to do it. At least I don't feel like I do. Let's see, how can we plan this out? We have 10 to do it inside. So what if we start... Yeah, unfortunately, because I did play Satisfactory a few years back, or when it came out in March of 19? March, something like that. I did try it, but it got too grindy, and it was a bit sad. Because I kind of wanted it to be less grindy, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. Let's see here. If we do this one, that takes 1 every second. That means we can do 30 with one line. That means we can do 50 on each side, getting a half belt out. That means we'll do one line going in, we'll do one line going out. Can we fit 15 in here then? One. Oh wait, can we do this? Oh, we can. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now to test if we can also copy in. Yeah, Laura, I always play in the seasons. And it's kind of weird that I do it in PoE, because normally when I play MMOs and such, I'm a one character kind of guy and I want to improve that. But there's something about PoE that makes me want to make a new one every league. So yeah, I think the Rituals one this season is pretty decent. And that is pretty good. So you go out, you go in, that means you go out and you go in. That means you go in, you go out, you go in. Yeah, this will probably work. So now for the test. Does this work together with, what's it called? With the auto inserters. Ooh, that's wrong. That is what I want to know. Do this, can you then figure it out in some orderly fashion? But yeah, I do enjoy playing PoE for a few hours at a time. I have 70 hours on DSP at the moment. And that is, I think we've gotten, pretty much we can complete the game now if we want to. And we've pretty much built the Dyson sphere in less than 70 hours. That is pretty good for a first playthrough. If I say so myself. Okay, can you handle this? Oh, you can. That is so good. So that's, that's too many dismantle. Let's get you away. Because then we can drag out this one. Oh, these two together works incredibly well. Look at that. Perfect. Can I then do the same with power? I'll stick with these for now. So if you do you here, not crossing over. And then do this and figure it out. Because I think I can press plus and make it get a bit bigger. So yeah, look at that. That looks perfect. 2, 2, 2, 2. Yeah, because the worst part is pretty much placing the sorters. Then we can do that to do it all the way to the end. Okay, these two mods together are amazing. So pretty much I have the copy inserters one that takes whatever we have on this one and copies that. And then I have the better placement mod that enables me to just click one of these when I have it in hand and drag it down with whatever range you want in between. Which is, oh, this makes it so much easier to build. The next thing I need is just being able to just copy paste this font and place it down next to it. That will be the next improvement I want. That is a bit further away, I think. So this takes 2 lines to do. Oh, we made a mistake right here. Oh, done that a bit better. Change you. So if we get a copy paste option as well for this as well, that if somebody can make that, that'll be brilliant. Because then I will be able to expand out at an insane rate. You can go to there. Hopefully someone gets a blueprint mod like that made, because yeah, that is brilliant. So that can fit inside 2, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can do 5 of these inside one of those. That's pretty decent. So let's just mark it out. That means we'll have one starting. Let's just take one out so we can mark it out. Wow, it actually remembers it. Oh, there we are. That's weird. Oh well. So we'll do one there. Can we get you to stop copying the inserters, please? While I place this. I like that. Okay, so let's be 1 there, then 1, 2, 1 there. Then 1 for the power line. 1, 2. Wait, no. That's inside 1. Let's mark it out correctly so we know where it has to be. Then we have to have 1 there. One right here seems correct. One here and then one right. There. Here and there. Does that look spaced out correctly? And this will pretty much just make a ton of silicon. So we can increase our production. Because silicon is used for so many things around the planet. I just want to have a nice big setup. And if I have this, it's quite easy to do, because then we'll just have one going out, one going in. And so we have power here, and we have one going out, one going in, going out, one going in. I'm trying to make something that's modular, that I can just copy paste. Or we can easily use this much silicon. That is no problem whatsoever. You can go in and you can go in, so that's perfect. Because as soon as we're building a Dyson sphere in a new solar system, we will start to consume a ton of these again. That requires the quantum chips. That requires these. That requires the micro silicon ones. Requires this one. And each one of these requires 2. Each one of these requires 2, that's 4 per one of these. Each one of these requires 2 of these, so that's 8 silicon for one of those. And then to make one of these require 2, that's 16 silicon per one small carrier rocket. Plus whatever silicon the rest of this needs. For example, this requires 1 as well. And it's 3 of those. So silicon is used for an insane amount. And yeah, we just need to make us a ton so we don't have to worry about it. So let's see if we can hook this up. That is at least the plan. You can go to here. To there. Right there. So right now I'm just trying to make builds that are as big as possible and as it's easiest to expand as possible. That is my goal for tonight's stream. Try and figure that out. Oh, did I do it wrong on every single one? No. God damn it, that was horrible. That's just typical me. You have to go in instead. It's right here. It's luckily easy enough to fix. Right there. Yeah, there's always something. So, Relin, if you're still here, what are you starting finance at the moment? Or going to start finance or something like that? Or what is your goal? That fits in here, is that correct? That fits in there, there, and then we have one on this line that'll just be moved in 1. I start there for now. So it's inside. Then we'll change these to the correct ones. Then get a nice massive setup going. Yeah. Get the other one to have it marked out correctly. And then we just need to drag it down. Yeah. Oh, this is way better than what we've done in the previous episodes. Holy moly, this is good. Let's just hope we don't crash the game by doing this at some point. Here, and there we are. That should be able to consume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to consume 5 builds in, giving us 2.5 builds out. That's going to give us, what's that going to be? 75 silicon per second, which is pretty decent. That is pretty decent. Let's get you hooked in these. Starting here, let's just expand it out. Fit it in correctly. Like that. Go back this way. And on this way. This also makes sure that we don't... I was about to say, make sure we don't misalign it when I... Oh, start there and there we are. Because that way we don't misalign things doing this. Put you and start you there. Look mode is always good. I just asked if what kind of finance you're doing. If you're studying finance or if you're just... It's your job or something like that. You don't need to answer if you don't want to. I just like to talk finance once in a while with people. That is always good fun. Let's see here. You'll go in. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That means we have 2 from the back we're not going to use. So you'll be going out. Wait. So here you'll be going in. There. Ah. That's almost the same as me. I have business administration and finance as my masters. So it's somewhat up along the same line. You just have more risk management than me, from what I can see, since you have the risk management part. And I have more an administration part instead. That's a good indication, man. Education even. We won't. That's always been need for us in terms of risk management and such. So that's very good. So you're gonna be done with your masters this year and next year even? I'm guessing it's the 2-year like the one in Denmark, one you're doing. And yeah. To be honest, if you want to know another good thing that's very good when you have finance, that's having an interest in IT as well. Because I am an economist by job, but as a hobby, I am very much an engineer, as you can see from games like this. And those two things nowadays go hand in hand very, very well if you want to be in a financial department. So that is if you have any interest in IT and data modeling and what's called BI and such, that's pretty good having those things at the same time. That's pretty much what every company is looking for at the moment if you're also in the financial department. Because then you can talk with the IT guys or the business and information guys and set up your own reports and such. That is extremely powerful. So I would recommend looking at that. Yeah. That's very good. It's pretty much the same as what I have done. And trust me, that is something people very much want in the working market or something like that. Or what recruiters are looking for at least. So that is pretty darn good. So now we have this one. Silicon out or in. So keep going down that path and there'll be no what's called unemployment checks for you in the future. So here we are. Supply, remote demands. Remote demand? Let's take it storage for now. I just want to take whatever we have on this planet. Yeah. You might also stay in consulting. that has some other perks. It's pretty interesting being consulting and going to different firms and such, but the hours can be quite rough as a newly educated person. That's something you have to take into account as well. 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, we also do one further up. That's right afterwards. So what we need now is just to hook up some silicon. Ah, okay, so it's just office work. That's something you have to get done as well. Yeah, cool. That is that's pretty fun. Oh, not fun, but it's at least a job for now. I do like sitting, the position I'm in right now also gives me a lot of leeway in terms of deciding what I want to do myself and planning my workday accordingly. So it's freedom under, what's it called? In Danish it's frihed under ansvar. In English it's, yeah, freedom under, what is it called? I should be able to remember this. Pretty much you have the freedom to do what you plan your own time as long as you do what's expected of you and not do other things. So as long as you get your work done, you're free to do it pretty much the way you want to do it, which is extremely nice, and I like working that way. That I can't complain about. So can we do this? I think we should be able to. If we just place one here. Yeah, for now. And then we'll just put in the drones in the tower, so we don't need to power all of these. They can just be as empty as they want to. And you can get all the stuff in. There we are. And the last one to get that one. Yeah, pretty much. That is a pretty good way to say it. And if you're good at finding ways of reporting, or if you're quick at setting up ways to give people answers, it frees up a lot of time for you to do other things. Because still, a lot of people, at least I know quite a few people in accounting and such, that's not good at doing their own reports and setting up reports, so a lot of people need to talk to the BI department to do it. But if you're able to do it yourself, you can shave off a ton of time that way. And get a lot of leeway to expand out doing other things. I think it is. So let's try and hook this up and see if things goes the way I want it to. Let's go down this way. For now. And there we are. So that should start all of this up. Yeah, if you're good at VBA as well, that gives you a lot of skills. I'm not saying I'm good at VBA because mostly I haven't had jobs that really require it yet, but I'm pretty decent at VBA. But if you know index match, VLOOKUP, index match, sum if, and if you know index match, you can do most things in Excel. I like people giving me problems in Excel because for me there's pretty much nothing financial wise I can't solve in Excel to some degree. And if you're good at data modeling as well, so what's called sourcing your data in a good way to do pivot table, power pivot and stuff on it, you can do a lot of things to make your job a lot easier in what you need to do. Yeah, we're producing a bit. And now we're going to consume it all. So 100 megawatts, we just need to power this one. That'll be set back into the network. Here is some drones. Please go and pick up all of that from nearby. Of course, always max load. And you can get some of you in as well here. And let's request in some you. Let's just get 100 remote demands. And then we can local supply that. So now we can request it around the entire system. Very, very nicely. And here goes in all the silicon. Oh yeah, we just need to set up the outputs. So you go out. You'll go out. You'll go out there. And this one out. And then right here. There we are. That will give us a nice supply of silicon. That is true. I should probably. Oh, it's midnight now here in Denmark, and I actually got done what I wanted to do. I got this set up. Oh, did I do something wrong here? Why are you not grabbing anything? There's something wrong with. Oh, there's something wrong with all the blueprints set down over here. That is. Oh, it's because I did these lines wrong. Oh. Oh. Oh, whoops. I did this wrong. Let's just fix that quickly before. Yeah, I did it the wrong way around, so we have to shift these. So the input's on the left side instead. Luckily, that I can solve just like this. This goes then with you. And then we'll go you back. Let's see if this doesn't work now. It looks better. Then you'll be the output. Of course, we're not supplying enough for this yet, but you'll go down this way. Yeah, it happens all the time that I accidentally do something like this wrong. And luckily I can solve it. And that is also one of the ways if we're talking about engineering, if we're talking about finance, I have two ways of doing things and they're quite similar. One, I make things modularly. I always do that in engineering when I do things like this, but also in finance. I do my reporting models so that if somebody comes and asks me something else the day after, for example, I've made a budget overview of the last year. I've made it so I can always use the same data to make something else, so I don't have to do it manually from the bottom. So, a rule of thumb I have, I don't do anything manually. Even if it's fast to do it manually the first time, I always automate it to some degree. One, to teach myself how to automate those kinds of things, and two, so that if somebody else needs something on it, I have it automated and I can easily do it going forward. And that is extremely powerful if you want to do fast reporting. So people don't have to wait weeks for me to do a financial analysis. I've already automated the entire process and I just need to load in new data or just having it as a template. So yeah, I do a ton of templates. If I can get the data where I work right now, I have pretty easy access to the underlying database for our entire BI system. So I can just connect those two together, so every day my templates will always update without me having to copy paste in new data. And that is so good, because the BI department makes the more standard reports that's used for the entire university. But then I can make more specialized ones that's needed for my job and if somebody else needs it. And that is very good. It seems, Ralim, you have pretty much the same mindset as I do, and that is pretty valuable in finance. So now we have this working. Let's just increase, as the last thing tonight, let's increase the throughput a bit. Because we have more drones we can send out. Yeah, it's a very good analysis skill. And nowadays, you can't wait 2 or 3 weeks for the financial, what's called report. Then the decision has been made and what you've been doing doesn't count anything anyway. So you need to be able to do the report rather quickly and have some underlying data that can back up your arguments. There's nothing worse than discussing someone with a person who says, I feel like this is the correct answer. And I was like, how do you know that? Well, it just feels like it. There's no underlying data for what they want to do. And I have a hard time accepting that. Because I myself is one that really wants the facts. Yeah, exactly. Give me the facts. Because then I have the object facts, the hard numbers, and then I can do a subjective, what's called, decision based on objective facts. That is a very good way to do it. And I want to strive to do it that way. Let's get the rest of you down. Right here. That's actually a good way. That's also why I play these kind of games, even though I am what's called an economist. Is because here I can automate, I can plan, I can make my templates that I can copy paste around to increase my efficiency as we go forward. It's pretty much the same mindset I've used for this. And that I'm pretty happy with. Let's get another one new down. Because it lines very much up with my what do you mean, where does human work at something bigger? Let's see here. Let's get you out this way. Yeah, I work at a Danish university. So I'm in the finance department of one of the major universities in Denmark. So that's pretty decent. And I'm having a pretty good time there. I've actually been at 2 major universities in Denmark and worked there. So that's where I'm at the moment, at least. I got the job as soon as I moved over here. I ended my old job in it's semi-government, semi-privatized. It's a self-owned institution, so pretty much the government is what's called our clients. So they want us to educate people and they give us money to educate, but we get money based on how many people we educate. So for example, if we get each year or 60 ECTS points, a student gets, we get a certain amount of money from the government, depending on what kind of degree it is. If it's social science, we get a tier 1 degree, or what's called tier 1 pay. And if it's engineering degree, we get a tier 3 pay. So engineering pays 2 to 3 times as much as an accountant, for example. And that's because in Denmark we want more engineers to be educated, so we what's called, it's like an incentive to do those if you can. Of course they are more expensive to educate, that is one of the main reasons why you get more, but there's a pay system like that. So we are self-owned, just with the government as our client, if you can say it like that. And that is the way all the universities in Denmark, since university is free in Denmark, which is extremely nice. I'm guessing it's free as well. Of course, I don't know where you're from. That's one of the things most foreigners envy Denmark for, is our educational system, where it's free and we get paid to do it, which is very good. Yeah, but it's pretty decent in Denmark. Yeah, in Denmark we have something called, for example, to make sure that government employees or half government employees ain't left behind what's called the private market. We have something called, so if they go up 1%, our pays will go up 1% as well. So and if their pay go down 1% on average, we go down 1% as well. There is some a union, I think it's called, negotiates that every 3 years. Our pay should be on our behalf, up to a certain level at least. So of course it's not as much as if you go into the private market, but it's not bad at all, and it gives you a lot of freedom in other ways. So I'm pretty happy with it. It suits, at least the point of life I'm at right now, it suits me very, very well. We have Germans as well here. That's very good. Let's see, that was that one. Anything else we need to go and grab? We have 26, there should be way more on this planet. There's one here as well. Have any miners left? We have a few, we have 8. Well, that's buried, so we can't take the dead one out. Oh, Dutch chat, no. Yet. I know some German. It's not the language I'm best in. And it's by far my English, but I do know German, Swedish, Norwegian. Not very good in Swedish, but I do understand some of it. So that's all of you there. That is pretty good. Now that is filled up, that's perfect. I'll start to fill, we can use that back. Yeah, ask in confidence on YouTube. Just do it louder, that's fine. What? What's my name? Wonder, you can guess. It's a very typical Danish name that's not overly good in English. Let's check here. Really? Gary? No, it's not even close to Dgray. It's not even close. Bjorn? No, it's not Bjorn. Okay, I can write it in chat and then I can see it. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I can write it in chat and hear you guys pronounce it. That doesn't work when I'm the one talking. Such an idiot once in a while. Oh, God. No, but my name is... Yeah, once in a while I forget. It's so bad. Oh. Let's see here, let's get this up. Okay, when I'm done setting this up, I'll say. But it's... So, Tura, so you say if you start in Hungary, it's free. For the 4 to 5 year it's free. So you have to work 300 days in the following 2 years, it's free. But if you can't get a job in the next 2 years, you have to pay all of it back. That seems like some people can really get screwed over if that happens. If I understand that correctly, that is. Oh, my LinkedIn page is not the best. Ah, okay. You're welcome to stalk me. You can probably even find me on Facebook. I do comment in the Factorio and Dyson Sphere program once in a while. Not too much, just a small amount. Let's get you down to get that in. Fair enough, Birdie. It was always nice that you checked in. I'll also go to bed very soon because it is a bit past midnight and I have to be up at work tomorrow. So it is from home, so I don't have to go too far. I just have to roll out of bed, go into my computer, and then I'm good. And thank you for stopping by on this spontaneous stream. It works quite well with this around the world thing. So there we are. So that is a nice amount of production here set up. I kind of want to set up something else like this because the Gute Nacht. Laura, where's it you're from, by the way? Let's see, you could do it here as well. You're from the UK, the same as Kobai. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 it can fit in. Do we have 10 up here? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can actually do it up here as well if we wanted to. That actually fits in better to do it here. Because that actually fits in very nicely with the consuming one full belt. Then we can do bigger productions down on the equator line instead. Really, an hour away? That's pretty close. Yeah, it should be pretty easy to find me on Facebook. If I don't try to hide it, so it's pretty easy. Can you write what my name is then? I don't mind, it's completely fine. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right here should in. You are. That seems pretty good. Yeah, you are correct, Tura. Should do a treasure hunt at some point if people can figure out things. 8, 10, so it'd be right here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can fit in something like this as well. And that goes down to 1. It goes down to here. So right now this is interfering a bit with what we want to set up. But it goes there, so that's just taking. That's not too bad. That's gonna cut out one of them, so that's good enough. You can always move it if you want sometime in the future, but this is pretty good. Are we consuming anything else in bulk at the moment? We are. Take you away. Now we're pretty good. Should probably set up a bit of copper production. What? You don't have Facebook? I don't really use Facebook too much, but I do enjoy having it because of the coordination you can do on it compared to family trips and such. It is pretty much the easiest way to coordinate all of that. But kind of funny, Laura. Then you're pretty much like my mother-in-law. She doesn't have Facebook either. That's one of the few people I know. Should we just set up one of these doing copper? That shouldn't take very long because now we have the blueprint for it. Ooh, that was completely misaligned, wasn't it? Or might not be. Ooh. Might have been correct. 2, 4, 6, 8. Start you at 2, 4, so this is right in the middle. That's a bit to the side. 2, 4, 6, 8. Was 8 we used down here? We used 10 here. 2, 4, 6, 8. I thought we counted 10 at some point. Yeah, I know you are pretty. I know some people say, yeah, I know the world well, but pretty much it's just big data companies that decides what you want to know. I agree on that, Laura. They get, yeah, it's not good for those guys. They get pretty screwed over in that regard, which is pretty insane. 2, 4, 2, 4. But we can go over to here, Prince. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We go here, and that's 2, 4. We do 4s instead. So we can do one here, and then we can in theory do one over here as well. So right there. And then we can make it down. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And that's that long. That should work. Okay, I'll decide one of these as a test. How can we fit these in now? Let's see, we start here, 2. We start 1 in. That should be lined up correctly. Of course, I mean the power line will go on that one. That is probably not the best thing in the world. But to be honest, Laura, I think it's fine you rant like that. I think more people should do that once in a while. Because pretty much people just follow along. It's easier in most regards, and I'm not gonna say I do it as well. It's just the way it is, which is quite bad when you think about it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Can we then fit in 16 going this way? This way even? 1, 2. Oh, it's constructing 7. That's not what I want. 0. That's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Let's take new 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And that fits inside one of these. That's actually pretty darn good. This is pretty much the perfect size for making 30 long smelters. Good to know. That's too much. There we go. Let's make you to copper. That's always in demand. Yeah. Let's get the belts down and hook this up. So you go in. Out here. Back. Waste too much money in his servers. Oh god. Let's see here. No one's in, out, out. That is a very good rule. Another very good rule: pay yourself before you spend money. Or pay yourself first is what I normally say. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. A lot of people forget that. A lot of people are like, this month I'm gonna save 1,000, for example. Something. I'll do it at the end of the month, whatever I have left. But then they spend it all and then they don't have anything to save. And they're like, oh, I have nothing to save, I'll do it next month. Might as well just take that out in the start of the month, put it into savings account, and then do it from there. That's a much better solution than you always pay yourself first. Very nice picture of them. God. Let's see. That seems to work nicely. Let's get you marked out and see if this works. Edo. There we are, that's perfect. Belts. Theory stop. Right there. To here. That is completely not in the middle. I'll have to move that. Don't know how that happened. There, and then the last one will hit. To there. What is a do? Oh, is it? Are you talking about my name? I hope. Yeah, you do. Oh god. You have very, very bad stalking skills, man. Oh, girl? I am not impressed. But then again, you can't stalk Facebook. So, but Tura knows. Because he's a true stalker. He knows what to do. I don't know if that was a compliment. So in is still on the right now, right? Right, good. You'll go to there, you'll go into... to here. That's a squiggly line. That's bad, let's get you to there. Let's do it the correct way as well. You can go to there. Here, you can go like that. You can go out at here, and you can go this way. And just like that. That should be hooked up pretty darn well. Not too shabby. Fair enough, I should go to bed as well. I said 1 hour, go to bed, and then... yeah, but maybe I'm not called Dgray in the Factorio group. I might just be called my real name. Oh, you can see Dgray as well. That's true. I did type that something. I should. I'll have to finish this. It should take about 5 more minutes, and then I think it's a decent place to stop. Because it is... Can I do this? No, I can't do that. Oh, very nice. Thank you, man. It's also nice meeting you. We are very like-minded, which is very nice. And we have many of the same ground values in terms of many things, which is not that often to find. What do I mean a few times a year? I stream maybe a few times a decade, you know. A few times a year, that's way too much. Are you insane? Now we should be able to hook you up. This way. God, I love this copy. Did I misplace something up here? I did. You can also just join our Discord, and then you can get it there. There is a... Oh. What? It did it before I knew it. It's like it read my mind. Well, otherwise, yeah, Laura can fix it. Ooh. He is pretty darn good in that regard. Here, and the last one. There we are. And let's grab you. But yeah, you guys should also install this mod. It is these mods, they're very, very good together, and makes building a lot more fun. So you don't have to place this. I do still remember in my YouTube series when I placed this by hand for builds way bigger than this. It was a nightmare. Or in theory, if we shifted this over one to the left. Yeah, because you had to place this, you had to go by hand, like, okay, this goes here, this goes here. I just did one at a time all the way down, then one at a time all the way up, then the next one down. So I had to do the same repeating function every... What is this gonna be? There's 2 for each one of these. We have... That's 102. That's 150 times 2. So I'll do 300 times one of these just with the inserters. And that is too much. It's way too much. Did not enjoy that. Yeah, at times. Yeah, but that's 30 in each row. That's 50. That's 10 rows. So it did take quite a while to do, and that was pretty bad. Here. Then we're almost done. Then we'll just live with one of you being on the line. Because if we have to do smelters all the way around, then this will just connect up with the rest. And then we could do a... Look at this, if this goes all the way around the planet. That would look pretty darn cool. God, I've got to move this before I hooked it up. That's an idiot. Do that. This looks horrible. Let's go to like this to fix it up. It takes a few minutes, but it makes it look way, way better. There we are. Let's get it into the middle. That should be right in this line. Maybe right here will be better. Pretty much right there. Let's do it there. Good. Do like making it look good. Bumblebee Rider. A Bumblebear. No. Oh. No? Not quite sure what that is. And I was more, should I know what that is? You'll go in right there. Here and there. There is some power for you. And we can hook it up maybe over here for now, since we can't fit in anything yet in between. Ah! The speed runs. I didn't know they're called that. So that is pretty good. That is not too bad. So let's just set up the output so it's ready for the next time. Right, so you to be copper. Oh, you to copper out. That one. You'll just do local demand. You'll do storage for now. And you'll request in some of you from another tower. So that one. 100 local demand. That should get delivered. Perfect. Here is some drones and some transfer ones. So we have a ton of copper being that. Bye bye tour. Thanks much for tuning in. I'll also go to bed now. I'm glad you guys are going to bed because it's late. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to do it myself. I'm so weak with in terms of stopping at a good time. But I think this is a good place to stop. But Laura, do you mean how old I am? You can try and guess. I've done this a few times before and... Ooh, pretty close. You're only a few years off. I'll turn 33 in... What is it gonna be? 3 months? 2.5 months? 3 months? I'll turn 33. So that's pretty good. So I think that is perfect. Then you connect up to power you are, you're getting power in. So yeah, I think I'll also go to bed now. It is 12:30 and I have to be up in about 7 hours again. 6 hours, so probably should get some bed. And thank you for tuning in, guys. Hopefully this kind of format where I just start it up once in a while and just do a bit is good. At least I had a bit of fun, a lot of fun talking with you guys, and I got to meet Re11, which is very, very good. Always nice meeting you guys, and do join Discord if you're not already there, but most of you are. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I will end the stream here, and I will see you some other night or on Discord. Bye, guys.